Servus and welcome on my channel csAirsoft. I'm Cosmo and today we are going to upgrade this WE G17. I think this is the G17. This was one of the first GBB guns or GBB Glocks I really used on the field. Currently I use the Tokyo Marui one, but I think, yeah, I want to upgrade this one. The WE Tech, it's okay. It's just a WE Tech and without original markings, and the frame is okay. So I thought, okay, let's go. Let's upgrade this WE Tech. I bought a frame. This is a garter frame for the WE Tech Glock or for the Tokyo Marui Glock. I bought a garter frame. This is a metal frame. It fits for the Tokyo Marui G17s or Glock 17s, and of course it fits on the WE Tech series, Glock series, because you can exchange nearly every part from the Tokyo Marui and the WE Tech Glocks, because the WE Techs are clones of the Tokyo Marui ones. I will use the steel recoil spring guide for the Tokyo Marui G17, G18C versions, and of course I will use Tokyo Marui magazines. These are Tokyo Marui Glock magazines. And the cool thing is I made some color fill markings here. I made a video about it. I will link it up there. Okay, I don't want to talk too much. I will start to upgrade this Glock. The thing is, this Glock is already disassembled. Yeah, this is a magazine. I only needed this magazine to fix the slide. And as you can see, the frame here is completely empty. The reason I don't show in the video why the frame exchange is because it's very time consuming to put in all of this part into the frame. It's easy. I will link a video up there where you can see how to put in all of these parts. From the WE Tech, every part here fits into the garter frame without any problems, without any loose edges or something like that. Everything fits perfect. But there are so many small parts and it's a little bit tricky to show it on camera. So I will link this video up there. To compare these two frames, you can see the garter one. This one has a little bit a darker color. This one is a little bit more green. And this is a little bit more brown. And I think this looks much better. Of course you have here an original Glock marking on it, and on the other side you will have a Glock marking here with made in Austria, because yeah, by Glock GmbH, and you have a part number here. So yeah, it feels much better and more, yeah, it feels much better than the WE Tech one. And yeah, the only thing you have to be careful about is the magazine release. You can see this magazine release button here is bigger than this one. The reason is, I think this is the frame for the Glock version 3. I'm not 100% sure, but this one is the Glock version 4. And yeah, so this is the reason why the magazine release button is a little bit bigger. So I thought I can solve this problem if I cut this magazine release. You see, I cut it with a knife. I made it a little bit shorter so it fits through this hole. You can see it's not 100% smooth, and this is why I cutted this magazine release. And on the other side, here is a small part, and this is free. This is because, yeah, it don't fit perfectly, and the color is a little bit different, but I think it is quite okay. There is only one part which is a little bit annoying. If you take your magazine and you put it in, yeah, the magazine from Tokyo Marui or from WE Tech fits perfectly into this gun, of course. And the magazine release works pretty well. This is okay. This works. But if you put the magazine in, it could be, you know, this thing is standing up a little bit. And this is because it don't fit 100%. So the problem is, if this thing stands out a little bit, the magazine don't fit perfectly. And this is, I think, 50% if you put it in. Now it fits perfectly, but if you try it more often, sometimes the magazine won't stand in because of this small magazine release part. but the rest of the magazine release part works perfectly fine, and every other part inside there, the hammer housing, and over there everything works fine in this frame. There's no problem with this garter frame. The garter frame fits perfectly. Okay, let's move to the slide. This is the original WE Tech one, and this is the garter one. It's pretty simple to exchange the parts of the slides. I will show it to you very simple. Remove the spring. After that we will remove the outer barrel and inner barrel assembly with the hop-up unit, and now we only have to remove a screw. We have to remove this screw inside there. Now you can remove this optic here, or this iron sight. We'll put it up there, and it's pretty simple to remove the whole setup. Okay, so we removed the nozzle and the nozzle housing setup in one part, and yeah, it's so easy. You only have to put this complete part inside here. I forgot the spring. You should not lose the spring because you have to put the spring in here for the nozzle, and afterwards you can put the whole assembly into the garter slide, and you can put in the optic. We have to remove this iron sight here. There's a small screw inside here, and we have to remove the screw. The dot has to show in this direction, of course. That's it. This is the whole magic. Now you need the barrel, outer and the inner barrel with the hop-up chamber, and the garter spring guide with the spring, the recoil spring. Yeah, and now everything is reassembled. It's pretty simple now. We have to remove the magazine, and now it should be possible to slide the slide back on. There's the hammer. So, okay, that's it. Now this is a garter Glock, I would say, because there's a garter slide, a garter spring, and a garter frame, and there are only some WE Tech parts like the nozzle and the hammer and the housing, and the barrel and the hop-up chamber. But all in all, this is a garter Glock now with original markings over here. We have original markings over here over the whole gun. Here we have markings. On the outer barrel we have some WE Tech markings because the outer barrel, of course, is a WE Tech one. This slide don't fit perfectly on the gun at the first tries, I would say, because you can see everything works fine, but at the first, I think 100 tries, the slide, it was pretty hard to get on this slide, on this frame WE Tech. Now everything works. I pulled the slide back and forward for I think 500 times. And now after 500 times pulling the slide back and forward, everything works fine. I don't know why. There was some part and I rubbed and sanded this part down with pulling the slide backwards 500 times. Now everything works fine. The gun shoots. I will make a shooting test, of course, with magazine. Everything is fine. You can use it normal as a normal gun. Everything works. Yeah, that's all about the upgrade part. It's a pretty short and simple video. I already linked the disassembling video. This is from another guy, an English video, how to disassemble the WE Tech Glock and how to reassemble it in this other frame. So yeah, And that's all I can say about the shooting test. Will follow the next time. It could be I'm exchanging the hopper bucking to an maple leaf hopper bucking, because somewhere at home there is lying around the hopper bucking from maple leaf for the WE Glock. So it could be I'll exchange it if I find the hopper bucking. If I don't find the hopper bucking, yeah, I can't do anything. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a sub. See you next time. Bye.